Okay, hear me out. Okay. So, the 30 Years' War. Tell me about that.
So that was all up in Germany.
Yeah.
And they were like, Protestants were like, hey, can we be free again? And the other guys were like, nah. And they were like, well, LOL, time to die.
Yep.
So then they all fought. Protestants won, and then the Treaty of Westphalia was
bloody.
signed, and it ended it, and it was bomb-ass lit.
So, like, just give me a quote example of absolutism.
You want me to tell you what absolutism is?
Just give me a quote example. The quote. The absolutism quote.
Well, I can't do that because I am the state,
Oh.
and I'm telling you no.
Ball.
Which just meant that you were in charge of everything. You were in charge of religion.
Who was that?
Everything. Who said that? My boy Louis.
Yeah, your boy. Okay, so what was like absolutism? Like what granted them? Like
Divine right, which was just God being like, "Yo, bro."
Who's Cardinal Ridley?
Cardinal. Okay, and let's just remember that he is a cardinal, not the Pope and not the Prime Minister, Sam.
Yeah.
So Cardinal Richelieu, he was just the father of absolutism. He just gave birth to absolutism, and and he was also the advisor to Louis the 13th, which is VII, if you were wondering.
Bourbon Dynasty, what country?
That was England's bloodline.
No.
Oh, sorry, France's bloodline.
What you doing? Okay, then there was Edict of Nantes.
That was basically, it was from before, and it was like Protestants, Huguenots specifically, in France. They were like, you're chill. And then my boy Louis was like, JK.
He was like, no.
And then he took that away, and then everybody got a little bit pissed off.
What was Versailles?
Versailles was this crazy, okay, so you didn't ask me about Louis comes before Versailles.
It's not that you clearly know about Louis.
Okay, well then I'm just going to give you an umbrella view here. So Louis was he kind of sucked. He was just like, I'm going to spend all of our money. And he spent it on the war it was the War of Spanish Succession.
Yeah.
And then he was like, okay, now I'm going to build Versailles. And it's going to be bomb-ass lit. But then he accidentally spent all of France's money and they were bankrupt and their lives sucked.
So what's Mr. Now we're going to like jump around a bit. What was like the thing that like the little joke, like the sports joke Mr. Ovington made that was like about the thingy? Civil War.
Give me a term, and I will give you that answer. That's how this works. The only joke Mr. Ovington made today was Rousseau-social contract, and he laughed for like 5 minutes about that, so that's pretty much all that happened today. He was like, guys, I'm so disappointed because none of us remembered it, and he was like, Rousseau-social contract, and then he laughed, and we were all just like, oh, Mr. Ovington, your life is so sad. I mean, I enjoyed it, now I remember that.
Okay, so, an English Civil War, besides.
The English Civil War? Oh! Cavaliers and Roundheads.
Yeah.
And the Cavaliers loved their king, and the Roundheads loved Parliament. And guess who won? The Roundheads.
Why were they called the Roundheads? Like, did they like
because
big fat heads or something?
wore...
Because they were smart?
No, it's because they wore football helmets everywhere. Because the English people love American football.
Oh, yeah.
That's where it was invented. American football was invented.
Okay, what are the two dynasties in England?
Tudors and Stuarts.
Who ended the Tudors?
The Stuarts.
Who ended them?
The Stuarts.
What person?
A stewardess.
Yep.
Elizabeth numero uno.
What was
she? Was all virginity. And she was flirting with everyone but couldn't make any.
She died a virgin.
Oh, or so we think.
Or so we think.
Maybe she just had the hookup on birth control. I admire her so much more now. Elizabeth getting it, but not letting anybody know.
Then what was the Test Act?
The Test Act was when the Parliament and the King were like more separated, and then it led to the Glorious Revolution.
Yeah. Who's Cromwell?
Cromwell was literally such a fucking douchebag. Everyone hated him.
He
took away fun and ruined everyone's lives. So then he was so bad that they were like, okay, we already got rid of Charles II, but he can come back for this whole time because he literally cannot be any worse than this man.
He was
And
all
surprise, he was not.
he was like, Jesus doesn't want you to have fun, so no fun.
And they were all like, I don't remember reading that in the
I don't know
Bible.
about that.
And he was like, it's okay, Jesus told me. And they were like, that seems sketchy.
Okay, what was the
They
English
were
Bill of
right.
Rights?
The English Bill of Rights was when
outcome
Parliament
of
got
what?
more power.
The outcome of what?
The English Civil War? No.
No.
The Glorious Revolution.
Yeah,
I got
it
that, and I
was.
got that question wrong today.
Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Keep going. What's the glorious?
Oh, the Glorious Revolution is when they did not like their king so much that they invited the king from Holland to come over and rule them now. But he actually also sucked. They really could not find good help is so hard.
He didn't respect them, but like
He-
he was like, Parliament, you do this.
He was
I
like-
don't care.
He was like, yeah, Parliament, you're irrelevant elephants now, and I'm the main man. And Parliament was not into that, surprisingly.
What was the Enlightenment?
The Enlightenment was when everyone was like, oh, wow, governments are supposed to actually be good.
Yeah. Who was Hobbes?
Hobbes wrote Leviathan, and he believed everybody sucked from the time they were born to the time they died, so that we needed a government to make
Yeah.
them suck less.
Oh, who was Locke?
Oh, John Locke was my boy!
Life, liberty, property.
Did you just? Okay.
Sorry.
Well, first of all, I wrote that on a cake, so I get more
You
points
did.
than you. So life, liberty, property.
Who
It
wrote
was
it?
the job of the government to protect these rights, and if they don't protect these rights, the people have the right to revolution. And John Locke wrote 2 treaties of government.
Excuse me? Who wrote it? Your mom, she wrote it on the cake, not you!
No, that was
Not
actually me.
You.
I did.
Ethan told me.
Ethan doesn't know. Ethan wasn't awake. Ethan doesn't even know if the house would be
what
burning
letter-
down around him.
What letter do you
He'd
take
be like,
out?
oh no,
What
I
is-
just missed a shot in Destiny. And I'd be like,
No, I
Ethan,
play
you're,
Destiny,
you're
not
on
Ethan.
fire right now. And he'd be like, it's just 5 more minutes. And I'd be like, Ethan, you're dying. And he'd be like,
What
5
letter
more
do you
minutes.
take out of what word to make another word?
Philosophs? Is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about? Oh, wow. Twin telepathy. The Philosophs were just my Enlightenment boys and gals.
Real twin, you're fake.
No, we're all. Did you ever
Oh,
heard
yeah.
that story? It's you,
You,
me,
me.
Ava, the Pescovitz. Yeah.
Whoa.
And we're all, what's her name? Did you know that Pelberg actually thought that Ava and Jack were twins for a long time?
So many people thought I would.
Yeah, but he was.
Let's get back working. Let's
Yeah,
get.
but he was so hurt when he found out that they weren't. Like, he was so mad at Jack, he would not talk to him for like a month.
Okay, let's go. So list off different Enlightenment thinkers.
No. Give me them, I will tell you about
Rousseau.
them. Rousseau, social contract!
Yep.
He was all about that
That's right.
social contract.
Voltaire.
Voltaire said, separate powers, 3 branches of government.
No, that was
Oh, sorry, Montesquieu. I get them so confused. Voltaire was all amendment-y and was like freedom of speech.
Yeah. And also he was like a deist, but he was like a ninja. He was like
Did you say Adidas?
deist.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he was all like a ninja, but he was like secretly atheist. He was like, I don't believe in Jesus.
Yeah, I don't
But
know. I
they
don't
kill
think that's
him.
true.
Yeah, it was. Like, no, these are conspiracy
He
theories.
wrote about a deist. He
No,
wrote
no,
about how he was
but
stop pointing. That's
It was
rude.
to cover up because he was actually an atheist. I'm not even kidding.
What did he have like how would they know that? Did he have like a shrine in his basement saying, I'm secretly an atheist, don't tell anyone? And then like they peeled back the wallpaper in his house and he had pictures of Jesus with his little X's over his eyes and he was like, I don't even like him, and drew a mustache on Jesus' face.